on playing like this for 18 games? Because that's the proving ground, right?
Shoot to kill can.
Well, yes.
It seems that nobody else can.
they're very unstoppable.
And by the way, it's still nobody passed that 161-point marker, have they? That Shoot to Kill currently have.
This is actually a military circle.
In the North American after 12 games. It's incredible stuff. That's all going to be kicking off at 11 o'clock. But for now, we have 2 more rounds remaining to find our 11 players that will move through. 11 players? 12 teams, 8 of them being from the EMEA region, that will qualify through. We have Pog and Besiktas down onto Sosnovka, and Unique have adjusted. They've gone back to Prim, and we'll see how the teams shake out.
It's really been interesting.
I feel like Team Liquid have gone a bit darker. they've gone black.
Color changes happening from game to game.
The Blues have gone a bit darker.
I feel like Omarken is going to be an interesting team to follow here, because they are a team who unfortunately tend to fall short.
Are they
sometimes.
clashing? Yes.
I was just going to say they are going to fly right next to each other, and well, if you're after all, you want to eliminate them fast. Nope, that was not a military circle. Northwestern won.
Yep.
And WC's team, you might as well just go to South George.
Yeah, we've had a portion of Sosnovka circles. I feel for the qualifiers.
Yes,
we don't need.
Yesterday was only.
Yeah, it was.
Sosnovka. Yeah, exactly. True.
So we've had enough of those. So Omicron. I mean, Yaz is big enough that you can split it
easily.
I think Wade's in between the two Omicron players. I think it's Wade that's in there.
There's one of them.
He's got Danimon as well with him. Oh no, T-Bone.
Danny doesn't have any loot though.
T-Bone doesn't have any meds. Danimon's going to seem quite as clear as day. Oh,
what would you rather? I was just going to ask, what would you rather, have no meds and a gun, or have HP but no weapon?
Yeah, with 11
one bullet.
Oh,
the timing! Oh, T-Bone stays alive, and had he gone down early here, them getting a flush, maybe losing one more. You see him tagged up now. Had this been the Omarken start to the second to last game in 6th place currently, but down to 2 players this early, I'd be looking at Paige and be like, can you do this again, please?
He's got a nade. He's found a nade. He's cooking it. Where are you going to throw it? Okay. Nowhere. He's going to go for a bit of a close quarters. Wants to try and push him, and he does.
3-man peek in this one. Like the Page, as soon as he got knocked, pretty much in the animation that he got knocked through, managed to get around the corner. Oh my lord, please don't run into this. They're sending it through, they're running. Oh no, don't run back down, Oh, that was a close one, and I think he knows. His ears are ringing right now, that's for sure.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm not
I'm not going back up those stairs anytime soon.
I'm not going back up there.
Oh, that was
He's
close.
got support now. 3-man push. Here we go. By the numbers, all 4 of them piling up.
Saiga.
One by one. Gets 1, gets 2. Oh, no, quite going to be enough.
He got the flush.
Yeah, he got Vasco flush. Oh, that's dirty.
That is... I mean, okay, so right now, Omarken, they're in. That's the thing, right? Right now, they're in, and they are... You want to say they're safe.
You say they're in. They're on 108. They are in, but they're not safe. 108 along with FaZe.
Exactly. They're in, but not safe. And losing one early here is going to be scary, because A, they have they have a rotation to make to the west to get to that circle, and B, they won't be getting into a spot off of where they are right now, which is going to be worth a whole lot to them. Now, I like to see this rotation from Team Liquid. This is not a compound. This is not a Liquid compound by any means. They rarely ever go to play here, because this is a spot that we've seen teams like SOLOMID actually play around before they play this one. And they play I call it the twin compound, just on the northwest side of the compound that you see Liquid in right now. They'd actually opt to go in that twin compound more often than they like SOLOMID, where they are Liquid. So great to see them go up and take center control early. They do rotate early most oftenly, but they rarely ever commit to compounds early. So this is a nice little 2-way split Liquid's got going. See them right now on your screens.
Yeah, so to be fair, Team Liquid normally commit to the mountain at this point.
They've been up there before, yes, for sure.
They've made a change. They would normally commit to the mountain. This time they're going splitting across the 2 compounds, it seems. So,
you'd be wrong not to make changes,
because they're going to get surrounded. Sonar Boys are coming in for that compound, aren't they?
If you're not going to make any changes, you wouldn't be swapping players to begin with.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the reason you make the...
Change
if
your
you change
style.
That's what we've seen before, too. People trying to change players, but continue to play the exact same PUBG they did before when it
Yeah.
wasn't working.
So what was the point
what was
changing?
the idea? The idea of changing the player is not only the fact that it's a physically other person there, it's also different
Fresh.
insights coming in and different new kind of knowledge being able to brought to the battle room when they're prepping for the games to come.
So DA still need a few points here. Exalt still desperate for points. I feel that's why Exalt are looking at DA here. This is very unusual. You'd see someone up in his tower, water tower. This is so rare that you'd see this in a pro game.
DA is there finally.
He's looking for welcome to South Georgia.
He's
Scouting.
He's looking for anything I think right now. Free kill. Oh my lord, if you're up.
He missed. Oh, Fuzz, that's a headshot. Free kill does go down, though, from 8 seats, so the backup fire was there. It was yet to be flushed out, by the way, so there's a chance they could come and rescue him.
Oh,
Inside Games, of course, need all the points they can. That's a headshot on Gustav. Forces him to back away.
I brought out the female in my voice there for a second. That was a 1-pixel headshot.
These are massive. Like, IG need the points. FaZe need the points.
They do. Coming in absolutely clutch in this situation. Uba, he's going to get taken out. 8C falling just any second now.
The thing is, this is all happening over at Mansion. This is miles outside the circle.
Yes.
There's no reason for...
This is FaZe wanting to rotate north from Mills to Power. And Inside Games not being ready to move yet.
Yeah.
They were still looting, and FaZe didn't time it right.
Yeah, FaZe, well, the two alive, the Gustav and Fuzz, they're just thinking, let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
For Inside Games, great. They've picked up 2 more points already.
Yes.
They're looking to just keep their average up. They need to still chase because they are in their 9th spot at the moment.
The question here is, though, if you're in the position they're in right now, do you want... I mean, okay, let's say you actually had a choice. Would you want those 2 points guaranteed early at the loss of a player when you only have 2 games left to play? Or would you say, we don't want those 2 kills, let's just keep all 4 alive, and then that can accumulate to even more later on?
I mean... 2
It's
points
a tough,
is 2 points.
It is
a toughie because you always want 4 alive.
You really want 4 alive, exactly.
The fact is they haven't got that option. They haven't got that choice. He was already gone. There is a chance that Pog run into them now because they've been delayed, and Pog are going to be surprised because they're coming off a Novo and thinking, why is there a team still here coming out of Mansion? It's like, what in the world?
Now Omar can stops up by shooting range to loot a little more, and then FaZe runs into them again. Like, come on, guys, where are you going?
yeah. I was like, why are you up here?
The most asked question in
sense.
PUBG. What is he doing there?
I mean, like even in the Counter-Strike worlds right now, obviously complexity surprising people, and a lot of the pro teams are saying it's because they're playing random. And that's kind of what's happening at the moment. Some of these fresher idea teams, some of these guys have been grinding out match after match after match in the PEL for the year, and they're so set in the paths that this team's going to do this team's going to do this team's going to do this. This is the first weekend of competitive gaming. Sure, we've had all the scrims, but people sometimes don't play it quite as they should in scrims. Now we're seeing the real McCoy, and then you know what? FaZe are going to run into Amakan here. Look at this. They're going straight into the crossroads and the top there.
Yep, I saw that happening. FaZe usually rotates this northern side. Like when they do go north, and obviously they won't go around Stalpa this time, but they are actually going to get... They're going to be so confused. If Gustav spins out now, he's going to be pissed. Understandably so. And Gustav is a guy with a good temper. Like, he rarely ever full tilts, but
no.
Keep it under control, Gustavs! Don't use A or D at all. Just go straight until you're up top of that hill. Vehicle on fire. T-Bone, only one with vision, has to reload. Page is sending it.
Coming.
Or maybe sending it is an overdoing because he's silent pulling up right now, but he does have level 3 gear.
Yeah, he's ahead of them. He's ahead of them. They're coming towards him. So he's just waiting to see where they're going to come from.
It's
now,
a race!
Pog and DA. It's like Mad Max along the top here.
Other.
Look at the circle shift. That's why, because the circle shift has gone up to Georgia Pol. What on earth? It's a big northern shift. It's problematic.
The car's on fire. They're both inside it.
Gustav's had to bail. Fuzz has had to bail, and Page switches to an Olm. Oh my word, that was so close.
He hit him. They're both low.
Did he catch?
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
I thought it wasn't. Oh. Page, you're
with the 3
This
times.
is so scary. This is so scary. The
both
teammates need to come
teams
help,
on
and they're
108
coming.
points, by the way.
Exactly.
So both
They're tied.
They need the points for this, and this is
Jesus
disastrous for FaZe because they are on the edge of the circle here, but just don't expect to be getting caught and embroiled in a battle like this right now. Omakan, all forces now coming this way. That grenade's putting bad damage on the back. Fuzz gets Page down, but Ival comes in. And now the flush should be coming around the side as Omicron will surround the last man of Gustav.
You want to say this is where Gustav goes down, but he still has the distance. He has a way of isolating this into 1v1 fights. I want to see Ivel prevail here, though. I really want to see Ivel play this one smart and get the kill. Don't over-aggress, just play it 2v1.
He's too much in the open. He realizes he's getting pushed, so he's being careful that Gustav doesn't come directly at him, but I'm not too sure if he realizes he's gone so far to the left. Now he kind of suspects it, I feel. Looking across, he's got cover fire coming from the side. T-Bone slowly coming up to help him out here, but
T-Bone is still far off. Like, he's trying to play below, and
Gustav's just tracking those nades. He knows exactly where he's coming from.
He's got him figured out.
Here comes T-Bone. You hear the bike come in, Gustav.
You see him on the tree?
Now he sees the car, so he knows that he's down back there.
There is so much on the line in this one. If he can somehow do this, he might even be able to get busted up. I don't know. I would assume that he's
trying to disengage.
Yeah, he wants to get away from this. There's too much at risk. Having said that, he spotted Ivel.
Yep.
Oh, 4x control, only able to get him down to half HP. One more connected. Now T-Bone from the side. Tags up Gustav too. He has to make a run for it, but Ivel, fortunately for Gustav, is healing. Because that would have been Gustav miles out in the open.
While that's happening, Exalt and TSM have clashed just where FaZe and Omicron were at the same crossroads. Brexigo gets himself a bunch of kills with that grenade. Exalt gifting points across the TSM. They're not really in a chance to change TSM, but Exalt were, and that's a big loss for them.
You have to think that Inside Games is sitting somewhere pretty satisfied looking at that kill feed, seeing Exalt players falling down. As to speak, Naleb trying to make a run for it now. He is, he's very, very isolated from both the Circle and anyone else because he is the last living member of the team.
Yeah, that circle shift was an absolute kicker. We had this the other day, didn't we?
Alive north. Shiv is alive north.
Yeah. He carried on. They were passing through crossroads and got caught by a TSM. But we had this circle shift the other day. It did end up going north. This could still go down south. It could still go down there. Navi are kind of banking on it. They're just sitting down here along with the Sauna boys at Crates, sitting on the mountain and just thinking, okay, well, let's see. This is very much I would say a 55 to 45 maybe. Oh, okay. And it does go north. There we go. So Inside Games, a team that are hot on the 8th spot right now, absolutely in a crucial point. If they can find themselves a good spot, the crash site is just ahead of them, which would be, I would assume, the prime spot they'd look towards. They're just scouting out at the moment. Omicron are going to beat them to it, I think.
This is going to be... look at the eastern side. How often do you see teams, TSM, Exalt, Tornado Energy, all miles out? You have WSG trying to wrap around on the eastern side. Makes perfect sense. You've got to have an entry point to that. You can call it plane crash forest. When you reach a point where you don't want to use vehicles anymore. And shift, left, right, up, down, jump, duck, weave. Oh, it's working. That's a strategy. Just press all the buttons and hope that no one hits you. But where do you go from there?
Well, Navi are going to go over the west bridge of George. They're going to bump into the backside of Uniqueness, likely. Team Liquid, they're in a relatively happy place because they have the single main compound that's within the circle. Of course, they don't need the points. Welcome to South George, getting caught out by Blaze. Just coming out of the Rozhok bridge. That's going to be Samty gone. Should be finished off in just a second.
Yeah.
As Laza does secure it. Apocalypse trying to find Vard, but he's getting shot, peppered from across the river.
That's a good angle from Miracle, trying to hold from over on the other side, feeding info across as well. Vard able to get Apocalypse down. Laza has been called out as well. He has a little tree to work with, but Miracle is pinning him down, and that should allow for the remaining WGS players to push up.
Sauna boys are coming in. They've just come out of the crates, and now they're coming right in behind this fight. There you go. You can look at the minimap. Here comes Timmy creeping in behind them. They want a slice of this pie. They're desperate for points, and they need to get all the kills they can. There's no reason to sit back. They may as well commit to this one and try and go for it.
They know that there's a wounded team. Now, unfortunately, the fight probably ending a little before they would have wanted it to, because had they caught them while shooting at Blaze, not only would they've had a backs turn, but also them shooting would have obscured any audible cues to Sauna Boys pushing up. But fight does end, and now Sauna Boys with a respectively fair 4v3 coming up.
We have seen teams coming up big from this south position and running along. That's a little early with the shots, but it does get Vard down and confirms it very quickly there, Misa. No messing with that. It's hollow spray down. It means that Welcome to South George aware of this one. They're going to dash away from this one. Just Mirko and Iro. It's going to be a quick pickup and get out of there.
Yeah, There's nothing to come for in Stain.
Now they're going straight to Nailip. Nailip, if Nailip could collect the 2 kills here, this would be massive for him with Exalt desperate for whatever they can, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. Pokemolodoy and Unique with Navi now pushing them from behind.
Well, Navi coming off of a win. Don't want to stop there. They need something good here, but they need to fight their way Unique in order to make it inside this circle. Issue right now being with the circle closing in. They want to keep their vehicles at bay too. So get away from the cars or just rotate out of it because, I mean, yes, ooh, that was a close one. You can take the fight and circle goes towards you. Get that compound and you get top 5.
Well, Navi have decided to disengage from this one. They may just be able to drive away from it. It looks like they will be out clean. It means they can get to the hill just outside North Georgia Pole and then work the way in on foot from there. It is the Russian style. It works well. TSM finding inside game in the back there of Strolavac as they all work the way. It's getting very clustered in this north. You've got Tornado Energy in there, Amakan, TSM, and Exalt out in the sticks at the moment as Shiv tries to work his way in.
Yeah, every single point that Ivil and Pager Blue does, or T-Bone actually, that Ivil and T-Bone can get with them here is points they probably didn't expect to get off of that early situation. Let's see. Inside games needing a bunch as well, being held off by TSM right now, landing good shots. That's both Vex and Braxco trying to make some more space for themselves in the new circle.
Yeah, teams to watch at the moment is DA down on the south side. They have all 4 members alive and they are really untouched. Team Liquid, they're safe. They're inside the compound. They're just being a bit aggressive and trying to make a nuisance for them. Inside Game and TSM all coming in down the hillside. You can see them on the minimap. It's getting crowded. Na'Vi are going to sit quiet. They need another big game, really. But if they can consistently place sort of 12, 15 points out of this, maybe snipe a couple away, then it could be huge for them. We're seeing inside games looking to fall here, so that's going to be the team that they're chasing. So that's good for them because they've gone out in 13th place. Now everybody's going to see that and think, okay, that's a chance. We can keep on getting the points here and try and secure what we can for that 8th spot.
With DA playing this center compound position for as long as they have been, look at how much room that has given Navi on the western side of this on this side of the circle. Only Sona Boys were able to get up here because they rotated south around. There is so much space. If Navi decides to spread out and take it, up for grabs for them, but I don't think that's how they're going to do it. Let's see WTSG spotting out Nailor. That's a knock. Shiv is right next to the engagements going on up north as well. And Exalt, I think they have a lot counting on that last game.
Yeah, Iro coming in from behind should be able to secure that. Metralius shows himself a little too much to the Sona Boys.
He's looking for the seconds. Trying to see if there's one more coming.
He's way in north, though. That's going to confuse him because Shiv's way out there.
Oh, yeah.
Tornado Energy. You're talking about Amakan. They got themselves one. It looks like they may get some more as Tornado Energy are now out in the north side and really have both teams, 3 teams shooting at them actually way out there. Shiv secures a point.
That's one. As I said, I mean, every single point here, guys. Every single point. One more knock coming in, but Shiv, unfortunately, couldn't handle the tornado pressure. Example's alive for a little while longer, and if he's lucky, Shiv, then Adusi gets Example down without stealing the knock onto Combat, and that's exactly what happens. So Shiv logging up one more kill, and alongside them, Gustav out too. So outside of placement points, did face up any kills in that game? Yes, they did get one, right? They did get one onto a market.
On inside games, at the start. Adusi, he went looking for the loot, and now he's just been shot while he's out there by TSM. TSM themselves hunting for whatever they can. Both TSM and Unique well outside the points. Unique hasn't been great for them overall. A lineup that we thought would be actually fantastic just has not performed, just like TSM as well. It can be that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't get that honeymoon period, and neither of these really have had that chance. Well, should be some flushes for TSM here.
There's not room at the hotel when everyone's on a honeymoon. There's only room for so many teams in that resort. Let's see Unique falling second by second. They're being taken out, and that's a triple coming in from Gemty. Great concentration. Great trigger discipline, and once again, the 2x prevails.
And all that time, he was being tapped in the side by Ivil and T-Bone. Iro snuck right up behind Ivil, though. So he's been sneaking on them. They've just been very vocal, if you can call it that, with their guns and popping off non-stop. It's given Iro the chance to just sneak up completely unseen on them. Will get Ivil down and confirmed, and now he's just going to run away, the hit and run, and see if he doesn't get any more.
See, one he's always going to get for now. T-Bone finds him in return after ult gone down as well.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
elimination.
And Sona Boys, they've got to be happy with that. If they can get a huge game here, it's still going to be far, but if they can get a massive one here,
We're into
that
top
last
6
game,
already.
That last game is going to be wild.
4 members of Na'Vi still standing. 4 members of DA still standing. Team Liquid with the full squad all alive. TSM, now they have the tough task. There is a hill ridge line, so the map doesn't really tell the story that they should be able to get in relatively safe. But you can see, Na'Vi well aware that somebody's coming from the north. They're all looking that way.
Had Liquid had anything else to lose in this match, I would be scared to see them 2-2 splitting this late. But given how far ahead they are and given how confident they like to play, no matter the situation, I love this split from Liquid. It's going to show so many more teams are just committed to that compound. Said we're on the edge, we'll take the fight when we have to. Liquid, they're playing smart, they're always being active, and this is exactly how I want to play it.
Brexco done and gone. That's only the second kill for Na'Vi, though. They need to just keep the patience. There's still 18 alive out there, 14 enemies to get your kill score going. You don't need to desperately chase them just yet, but they want as many points as they can. They gained 19 in the last game. Is this the day that Na'Vi perform?
And this is the issue with Na'Vi. I mean, it's not even an issue because consistency over pop-off singular performances. But we talked about it, me and Martin as well. Na'Vi is not a team that goes out and gets those 15-plus kill games anymore. The all-game-long aggressive Na'Vi has become phase 4 and onward aggressive Na'Vi, and that means 8 kill games, 9 kill games. But they need one more of them to get anywhere close, and, well, this is a good build-up.
TSM gets surrounded. Team Liquid coming up the hill for them. It is going to be Gemty, the last man standing, the former Liquid boy. But Na'Vi, the other side of the hill, whoever finds it, they're going to simply come straight upon another. If Na'Vi can come out on top in this one, it could be enormous. They need all the fragging power they've got. So look at Gemty, he's just sitting by the power station.
He's in the blue
Pylon.
King.
Yeah.
If Sydney goes down to this, he's going to be pissed. That is just not how he wanted to go out.
It's EBCs.
Yep, spawn CBFR. Gemty sets up. Is he going to protect his former teammates? Or is he going to leave them fighting? No.
He's still in the blue. He might secure that one.
You would have to think so. But at the same time, TSM has so much to play for that every single placement point here is going to be crucial to them. And he's actually inside the circle. Yep,
just crept in. Tabs right next to him.
He's trying to flank underneath. Kemba is flanking on the other side too, so which contain player is going to succeed?
He got it. He stole it. So there we go. Gets Bestalosh down. Secures that one, and they're thinking, hang on a minute, where did that just come from? Because they're so focused on Team Liquid at the moment, they're unsure exactly where it just came from. Tab sees him, but Tab goes down. Gemty picks up another. This is a 6, possible 7-kill game. It will be monster performance from Gemty. We know he's got it in him, but finally will fall, but it's cost Na'Vi dearly.
Yep. Huge loss from them. They're down to just one player, and Liquid hasn't lost a single. Got EBs back on their feet, and DA! That's casualties coming in, and they wiped all of them! DA down in a matter of seconds!
Wow! The Sauna Boys just destroyed Digital Athletics. They go down in 5th place, and Na'Vi get the 4th spot. Wow.
How many kills do Sauna Boys have at this point? 9? I think that's 8. Okay, so 8 kills. If they can get this one, that would be a 22-point game for the Sauna Boys. That will be absolutely insane. That would throw that last game into a complete upside-down wrap.
Yeah, it's all going down to the last game, as it so often does.
Like that's happened
in
before.
PUBG. Yeah, it so often does. There's so many points available, and Na'Vi are going to be kicking themselves because they could have come out on top in that fight if it was not for the former Team Liquid man, Gemty. You could even say the former FaZe man. He's caused so many problems. 8 kills. It's incredible. He always just turns up as and when. But unfortunately for TSM, they needed that much earlier on in the weekend. Yeah. As it is, it's the Finns up against Team Liquid. Team Liquid at the top of the table. Sauna Boys desperately would love a win here.
Yes, this one is far from over. Sauna Boys. They don't want it. They need it. They desperately need this win here.
This could be a 22-point game for them. If they can secure these kills, it would be massive for the Finns to keep the charge on for the 8th spot.
K-Mite looking down. Noki taking one to the head. It's going to be forced back down to heal, but he doesn't have a lot of room to work around. He's actually a little isolated from his teammates too, down in the wall there. So Liquid, all they have to do is commit one to look in that direction, and they can still have a 3v2 advantage going up against Misa and Timmy.
It goes to the Sauna Boys. It's on Liquid to move. Now they just need to play it right, not over peak, not go too aggressive. Try and hold your angles.
Timmy has a DP with 8 spare bullets and a mini with
34.
they haven't looted a lot this game. They've been driving for quite a while, and whenever they've been shooting at people, they've had no time to loot because it's like, more kills, but now he's finally going down, realizing, guys, can you get me some loot? There's like 48 corpses down here. They've got to have something.
So Misa just made the play. He's got to the compound. Timmy up close. Remember, he's got that DP. He's ready to strike. It's going to catch people off guard. They're not going to be expecting the DP up close. They're all clustered together. They're all engaging, looking for Nuki. Is Timmy about to go for it? He's lining up the nade at the tree.
Oh.
The nade at the tree. It's going to come around the back. He catches Ibby in the back. Now he needs to make the push. They've all gone down the hill. Misa's come back up. They want to push. They've got to peek over the side right time. But K-Mine is onto them. He's already looked across. Timmy gets one. That's the DP on Ibby. It's a 3-on-3. Oh, he sees the head. Superb shooting from James. Finds the one. Now they get Misa down, and it's all on Nuki. You saw the plan, the angle, but it hasn't worked out for them. Nuki's trying to stick the revive.
Pros never fake. He's going for it. James is trying to flank around.
Next, he's getting Ibby up.
And see him. He's getting around. Ibby's getting back up as well. It's going to be a 4v2, even if this works out. And I think it will. Both of them get. You're not going for the second rest too. You're not. That's not getting. They're not going to allow you that, are they? Is Liquid going to let them get two up?
Mex is coming around. Mex is coming around the other side of the hill. He's going to be the one that will find them.
The smoke is going to be there. He won't see it. He won't see it. They're going to get two back up. Nuki, you absolute crazy person.
He has. He's done
They're
it.
back to 3.
It's back to a 4-on-3.
How did that just happen?
Mexi and Ibby on the flank. They should be the one that will find them. Or will they be the ones that get caught out? I don't know.
Nuki saw one. Nuki saw one on the side.
Now they're going to get surrounded. Here comes the pincer move. Misa gets one. Can he get the second? No. Team Liquid will finish the job. Woo! It's a 7-kill game for them and another first place, securing, solidifying an absolute